This is going to be one of the worst or one of the most underrated Saturday night's main events that we're ever going to see. Hello, my name is George and welcome to my Saturday night's main event predictions, where I'm going to run through the card and tell you who I think is going to come out victorious. If you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe for more wrestling content, and let's get into the video. I'm going to kick things off with the match I'm looking forward to the most, and that is the Intercontinental title match between Penta and Ethan Page. And I think this is going to be probably the best match on the show. I honestly don't know who will win because I do think we are building to a fatal four-way, hopefully Clash in Italy between these two with Javon, Evans and Rusev. I think that'll be a nice payoff for the whole feud with all those guys doing such a great job in building this title up. As for this match, I'm going to go with Penta retaining the Intercontinental title. And I think it does lead to a fatal four-way sooner rather than later with all those guys involved. Like I said, this is going to be our match of the night for sure. Give these guys 10-15 minutes to do what they do, and we're going to have a great match. We then have the World Tag Team Championships with the Vision going up against the Street Profits. We're going to see the Vision retain here, and the reason why I think this is going to be one of those matches where we see a lot of interference, probably Seth Rollins making some appearance and maybe accidentally costing the Street Profits the match, or he helps them and it sets up a big 3-on-3, or even a Bronson Reed returns and then it sets up a 4-on-4 with Joe Hendry coming out as well. Regardless, I don't see the Street Profits winning the tag titles on this show. However, I do see something bigger for them in the near future with these tag titles. Up next, we have the 6-woman tag match with Rhea Ripley, Shalexa versus Jade Cargill, B-Fab, and Michin. And this is going to be, I don't know, man. I feel like this should have just been on SmackDown, to be honest. I don't know why we're getting it on. Well, I guess Saturday night's main event isn't really a PLE, but at the same time, I don't really care about this match that much. However, I think we will see Jade Cargill's team win this match to set up the match between Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley at Clash in Italy. Maybe Jade pins Charlotte here and it sets up a possible match for them later on, which I think is what we're getting towards the summer. But for this match, I am finding it a little hard to invest in it. Maybe a fatal influence does get involved, but I don't want to see a bunch of interferences throughout the show. So for now, I am thinking Jade Cargill's team does win by pinning Charlotte. Staying with another tag team match, we have the Women's Tag Team Championship match between the Scream Mode and the Irresistible Forces. I do see Scream Mode winning this match. I think Paige and Brie will be dropping the titles to someone else. I don't think Irresistible Forces are going to be the ones to take the titles off them. And I do think we could possibly see just Nikki Bella be coming back. And that's when they lose the titles. So if she's ready to go, maybe she comes back on the show. But like I said, I do think Paige and Brie will win this match and maybe lose the titles next month. We then have the Women's Intercontinental title match between Becky Lynch and Sol Ruka. And I'm really looking forward to this match as well. I think if we give them at least 15 minutes to do what they do, we're getting a match of the night possibility. And as for the winner, I'm going with Sol Ruka. I think we're just going to pop the strap on her straight away, have that shock element to the show. And this is what we're going to be talking about once the show ends, is Sol Ruka becoming the IC champion. She's had a great showing in her first couple weeks on Monday Night Raw. And I think like this would create a fun buzz to have someone new come up to the roster and win a championship in their first challenge for the title and also in their first few weeks. Like, we haven't really seen that before in an NXT call-up, but I do think Sol Ruka is the one to do that, and I do see her winning the IC championship at Saturday night's main event. So that's it for my predictions for this Saturday night's main event. And like I said, this card is pretty rough, but I do see some sparks happening if we give them time. Let me know what you think in the comments and if you agree or disagree. If you like this video, please subscribe and stay tuned for more wrestling content.